Shake time. Oh, I'm trying a new flavor this morning, dark chocolate raspberry, and it is so good. This is a meal replacement shake, not just a protein shake. So it's got just a little bit of carbs, a little bit of fat, leaves me feeling satisfied a little bit longer. So I definitely recommend checking out, shakes if you're in a situation where, you don't have a good morning routine, or you're reaching for fast food breakfast on your way to work. That's what I was guilty of before I started my health journey. So this is a great routine to get into.
Well, finished editing episode 3 and it's rendering. So while it's doing that and before I upload it to everywhere, suppose I should get some steps. Checked out my Fitbit sleep numbers, 6 hours and 45 minutes, which for me that's pretty decent. Got an 83 sleep score, which is good too. Let's walk away from the noise. I feel a little more awake, but still feel a little sluggish. So I'm not doing the energy drink thing again.
So today's going to be interesting because I am getting my pictures taken this evening, and so I didn't want to get up and get all sweaty, and I can't, get all sweaty and ruin my hair before my photos this evening. So I'm gonna have to be kind of creative on getting my steps in. This morning I slept in a little bit because I did go to bed late last night. It was a day off, and so I've gotten a couple thousand steps in, just, cleaning the pool, working on the sprinklers outside, folding laundry. I think I'm gonna have to continue to be creative today because my photo shoot isn't until sunset, and I'm not gonna get all sweaty right before I get my pictures taken. So I may have to do a late night workout session at the gym tonight.
You can see I had some amazing ribeye and shrimp. Over 15,000 steps for the 4th day in a row. Consistency.
Okay, real talk. I was struggling with something tonight. It's 8 o'clock and I'm struggling with, do I go to the gym and lift, or do I eat a little something and go to bed early? I'm going to choose the latter because I've got a hike tomorrow morning at 5:30. But I had a hard time with that. I felt guilty because I didn't go to the gym. Don't do that to yourself. Compete with yourself in the past. Don't compete only with your peers. It's okay. I've got a long hike tomorrow morning. I know I'm going to get lots of steps the next 3 days. And it's not all about beating Greg, although sometimes it's nice to be beating Greg. It's also about the long-term goals that I have, and I know that I'm, beating myself when it comes to my past self and who I am now. I had a question from someone yesterday as I was sharing my journey with a group in our marketing department, and she said, it's so hard to get up and going in the morning. How do you get that routine and, get started in the morning? And I said, don't think about it too much. Act as if it's like going to work. You don't have a choice, right? Just put your shoes on, get dressed, try not to think about it too much. And then, as we all know, those first few steps are the hardest. So seriously, don't think about that. Think about how you're going to feel once you're done, and the sense of accomplishment that you'll feel going into the day, knowing your exercise is already done for the day.
So my daily routine has become routine or habit. That's good. Wake up, lift weights, walk, edit, walk some more. I'm about to do the walk some more. Get ready for work. Get down on yourself because this place is a mess and you're too busy walking to clean it. I'm going to clean it this weekend. I promise.
So last night I also thought that Greg had pulled way ahead of me, which he hadn't. He was ahead of me for a little bit. By the time I went to bed, I was back up ahead of Greg. And this morning, I think I'm 5,000 or 7,000 steps ahead. I'm sure he's out there stepping right now though. So it's not all about my competition with Greg. However, it is nice to have an accountability partner, and the fact that he and I have been so close in steps throughout this first like 10, 11 days has actually been kind of nice. It gives you something to kind of like, I want to keep up with him. The other thing is our team is amazing, and I think I might slide into 6th place today. JJ.
Wrapping up my Friday, and I'm 24 steps away from 20K today, which I was not expecting. I guess I stepped a lot more than I realized. Oh. I haven't filmed much of anything either, but Peter W. Anderson, who's trying to hijack the show, become a celebrity. Can't blame you, buddy. He wrote in our team's chat, Siegel, Gregory A., and Ricker, Karen K. Question: I have shifted my breakfast to more protein-based chicken, shrimp, meat, salmon, along with veggie or fruit. What about you both? Have you made changes in how you approach your first meal of the day? Don't answer. Here, I want to see the 3rd video. Well, mister, it's the 4th video. 4. And my approach to breakfast is, it's 6 o'clock right now, and I have not had a meal yet because I intermittent fast. So if I have any calories throughout the day, it's if you saw in episode 1 that bulletproof coffee, I generally will sit that throughout my day. But I have not had a meal yet, and I am getting kind of hungry. But yeah, that's intermittent fast. I will either have 1 or 2 meals in a day. I can't tell you the last time I've had a breakfast. Although tomorrow I am going to have a breakfast because a good friend of mine is taking me out for brunch. I'm going to have Eggs Benedict. A little bit off plan, but I don't care. You got to every now and again.
So I had a pretty weird lunch today. I wound up eating shrimp and blueberries. I was like in between calls, and it's what was there. Pretty healthy, low calorie and low fat, all that kind of thing. And so I definitely needed a snack this afternoon if I was going to get anything done. So I had my favorite snack, well, both of them actually. I had an apple, and then I had cashews with craisins. That is like my favorite snack. Gives me some protein, a little bit of, fibrous carbs. It was good stuff. I have a little less than an hour before I have to drive to dinner with my friend Laura tonight. And so where am I? That's right. I'm going to get that lifting done before the day is over.
Hey, back to 200.8. Almost to Wonderland.
Right, so in my head, I'm doing math. I had 11 straight days of bad habits, vacation, and 12 days of good habits erased the damage 11 days of bad habits did. Maybe that makes sense. All right, I keep telling you my goals are consistency. I keep saying it almost daily, consistency. And now as I'm editing content that Karen's given to me, and I keep seeing how she's talking about how she's beating me, or I was ahead for a minute, and she's kind of competing with me. I was just kind of, the goal was consistency, but now I got to compete with you, Karen. This means I have to get serious? Really? I actually don't know how many steps I'm going to be getting today because I have plans to have brunch and kind of hang out at a pool of a friend of mine, a really close, dear friend of mine. And the other thing I know, I'm trying to get a lot of steps this morning simply because I am not eating perfectly healthy. Although, like I say, I'm not cheating because I had this day marked on my calendar. I knew what food I was going to eat. So there's no reason at all to feel guilty about eating something that was on your plan to eat. The important thing is tomorrow I'm going to be right back on plan. Oh, hanging out by the pool now. I have no idea how many calories I had, but I will say I'm at about 13,000 steps. I did take some walks, so hopefully we mitigated some of the damage. So now I'm going to chill by the pool with friends for a little while. This is my 4th.
As I went out to dinner with my friend Laura, we were celebrating her birthday. We went to Sicilian Butcher. She had some pasta that just looked amazing, smelled amazing. Oh my God, the meatballs. I got a salad, and I have to say, like when I was eating my salad, all I could think is I should have gotten a meatball with this. And so, of course, I was ordering dinner for my husband to go. And so I was like, maybe I'll just have some of his meatball when I get home. Like, I'll convince him to give me some. But then, you know, something funny happened. We sat and we talked after dinner. And we sat for a while just catching up and whatever. And by the time we left, I was like, I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not hungry. My food has had a chance to settle and digest. And there's no reason for me to ask my husband for one of his meatballs. Just before you reach for seconds or, you know, go for something more, give yourself, your body, a chance to start digesting the food and realize, am I really still hungry?
I am sunburned because it's about 3 hours at the pool. But I'm already at 15,000 steps. Consistency. I say it enough, but that's 6 straight days of 15,000 or more steps. 2 of those days were 20. So yay. Yay. I play with my beard a lot.